No, it's coming.
Oops. Whole empty train here.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off.
We're now arriving at New Orleans Square Station, where you can exit and head to Bayou Country to celebrate 100 years of Winnie the Pooh. This will also be your exit for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Adventureland, Frontierland, and the River of America. As a reminder, the Jungle Cruise is currently closed for refurbishment. Please remain fully seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop.
Right, please remain seated until the train is full stop.
Keeping the hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat.
Yeah, this is the really important. Okay, with your little teeny Minnie, you have to book like Which one is that? The haunted mansion?
Keep your hands running to side board at all times.
Keep a weather eye on the beach and there be squalls ahead, and danger. Master, it be too late to alter course, matey, and there be plundering pirates lurking in every cove, waiting to board. Sit closer together and keep it ready.
Barely! Not barely! That's so bad! Are you
These be the last friends of yours. You may not survive to pass this way again. Dead men tell no tale. No fear have ye of evil curses, says you.
Look, this is so
properly warning that who knows when that evil curse will strike the greedy beholder of the sweet.
Feathers, dearie. Show 'em your slot.
No mistake. And by thunder, that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it, nor this here key either.
Come on now, be nice to the pussycat.
originally found the stubwing Bill Dread.
So on the left side, once you get out of this part, on the left side, like back here, there's like a wall of armor and armor. And also the barrels.
I shall take this paltry sum as a stipend to cover my expenses. And a chest of jewels. Drink up, me hearty show. Yo, ho, 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 a pile of smoke. And toast with pies. Peace is spoken, and guided you well. Till we meet again.
You may not survive to pass this way again. Ha ha ha!
Looks like his allowance has gone up. So, recently visited the Observatory of the Future. Maybe you can tell Toon from the World Series. Keep your eye on the globe.
Inserting it into the map, like so. You see the excellence of this invention. Your off-road journey is icy and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. Now, my friend, one final word of advice. Once you've entered the chamber of destiny, look not into the eyes of the idol. That would be dangerous. Very dangerous. Well, my friends, your moment is drawing near. Already I'm envious of the wonders that await you, if you avoid the eyes of Mara, that is.
Vigilen a sus niños y estén atentos al doctor Tiana Jones.
Greetings, my friends. This is Sarah, sharing with you our new handicaps. Once on board, show to gracious right inside in our mountains runner. Now, this is very important. For your safety, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Make sure you keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport. Watch your children. And remember, no matter what, do not gaze into the eyes of the idol. Now, follow this wonderful and successful expedition.
Saludos. Para que su visita no sea 15, les rogamos que permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad y que mantengan las manos, brazos y pies firmes dentro del vehículo. Y pasen los pasos, no miren partíndolo a los ríos.
This path leads to timeless youth and beauty.
Look into my eyes. Your path now leads to the heads of doom.
Quick! Take a look at it! It's the only
time. You're on your own.
I celebrate your arrival. If you drank too much from the fountain of youth, we'll be happy to assist you with strollers. But please, stay seated until your transport comes to a complete stop.
Keep the legs inside the train and be sure to watch your kids. Because this here's the wildest ride in the
su seguridad.
Sounds echo through the hall.
There is room for more. All
Where the air is deathly still. That is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Our tour begins here in this gallery, where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible morning state.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
And consider this dismaying observation.
This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our little tour. And let's all stay together.
There are several prominent ghosts who have retired here from creepy old crypts all over the world. Actually, we have 999 happy haunts here. But there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you insist on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer.
Okay, yeah, that's a little weird. Because I was talking, I was like, Eric, at the age we're supposed to retire, we're not going to be retiring, we're going to be dying. You know, like, we're not going to be able to retire. So we're going to be okay. The only reason I'm not is because I don't want to go to the
Do not pull down on the safety bar, please. I will lower it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain safely seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And watch your children, please. But
Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment. We have been unavoidably engaged by friendly spirits. Kindly remain seated in your doom buggy, please. We will continue our tour momentarily. Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment.
we find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps, and hot and cold running chills. Listen.
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rapquality, it's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling for you, swinging away. They'll be expecting me as yours a little later.
making the tombstones quake.
Who's the mockers wait and wait?
Happy haunts materialize.
Close your eyes and don't try to hide or say spoon makes it wild or sign. Drown away our darkness side. Everything will never rise. Everything will stop to look alive.
Ah, there you are. And just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return. Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
Around here.
You don't? Well, that's all right, Lewis. We're just hitting our stride.
If you're looking for musicians, you don't have far to go. Tell the people Mama told you so.
decorations out here and they are gorgeous.
They can play, no doubt. We'll ask them to join the band for sure.
Tiana, you were right. The Bayou's got just what we need.
I'm asking all of them to play at the party, but we've got to keep searching high and low.
My Lord, can have them.
Time to think big. Time to get tiny. Tiny.
Where did our friends go?
They vanished.
We have to find them.
Cause the bigger you are, the bigger the splash you'll make at the party. Now let's get you to the party!
brazos, los pies o las piernas fuera del vehículo. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. ¡Chao por ahora! Miren lo que ganas.
This one's for our wheelchair friends.
I was gonna ask you, like, what was like that about?
Well, there's the second for the
Oh, Danny?
Which means we should be due for a new set of boats.
Okay,
One blustery day in a lovely neighborhood, a little bear named Winnie the Pooh set off in search of honey.
Look, Mama, look! I'm hang on tightly, Roo.
Happy Wednesday!
We'll save you, Piglet! First the wind, and now this.
Whee! This is fun!
Goodness gracious!
Hello!
Steal honey, beware, beware. What a wonderful dream.
Wake up, Pooh! Wake up! Wake up, Pooh!
Oh boy, it's your birthday.
It's time for your party, Pooh!
Hooray! Happy birthday!
Hooray!
Hooray! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Pooh!
I hope you like mine, Pooh Bear.
I've never seen so many presents.
Hope you like my present. Present for Pooh. Well, that was fun.
When we were going to the city. Or something happened, right? Because we went on the freeway here to the... Oh, and you saw them, yeah.
captain for this journey along the beautiful rivers of America. Just a few reminders to keep us all safe during our trip. Please do not sit or climb on the outside railings, and be sure to watch your children. We don't want to be fishing anyone out of the river. Also, there should be no fires or smoking on board. Thank you. And now, here's a few words from the first mate.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, no se sienten en las barandillas exteriores ni se trepen en las mismas. Asegúrense de vigilar a sus hijos y absténganse de fumar. Gracias.
Secure all cargo. Engine room. Ahead 1/4. Engine room.
Calling out the depth markings so we can avoid running aground. That means it's safe enough for us to proceed on our steam-powered journey along the rivers of America. On our trip, we'll visit the magnificent Columbia of the Great Northwest, the graceful Missouri of the windswept plains, and the rugged Rio Grande along the border of Texas and Mexico. I'll be sure to point out interesting sights along the way, and even tell you about a legend or two. We begin our trip right here on the mighty Mississippi, heading south and ending up down in New Orleans. New Orleans is rich in history, music, good food, and ghost stories. One of those stories involves the old mansion you see over there on the hill. I've heard it said that the place is haunted, filled with 999 ghosts, ghouls, and goblins. And they're looking for one more to make it 1,000. If you're brave enough, you should see for yourself after you arrive back at the landing in Frontierland. We're now passing Fowler's Harbor. This is home to the three-masted windjammer of the Columbia, the first American ship to circumnavigate the globe. Here's a bit of history for you. The Columbia set sail from Boston Harbor in 1787. She rounded Cape Horn and became the first American ship to carry the Stars and Stripes around the world. And home to Tiana's Bayou adventure. From here, you might spot guests making quite a splash at Princess Tiana's party. Head on over when you get the chance. You're almost there. While you're in Bayou country, you might want to grab a paddle and try your hand at the Explorer canoe. You can work up a real good sweat rowing one of those around the river. Me, I'll take the comfort of the Mark Twain River Boat any day. As we head into the remote areas of the rivers of America, you're in for a real treat. I've been navigating these parts for years now, but I never get tired of taking in the breathtaking beauty of the Columbia River. The majestic trees, the stunning rock formations, the cascading waterfalls, the moose, deer, and elk along the banks. It's all so magnificent and so peaceful. To the side of the river is an Indian camp, and I do believe he's giving us a sign of peace. That means we're all clear as we head up the Missouri River to the home of the Plains Indians. Off the port side of the riverboat is a wise old shaman, sharing a story all of us tell. He's telling the tale of how a woodpecker taught a young tribesman to take a hollowed-out branch and turn it into that most wondrous of musical instruments, the flute. It's a legend the Lakota has passed down from generation to generation. And there, just beyond the sea, is a tribe of Plains Indians setting up their camp along the banks of the river. They'll be here for a few months and then move on. As we continue our journey, keep a close eye on the riverbanks. There's a good chance we might catch a glimpse of moose, mountain lions, and other wildlife.
For just a couple minutes while we wait for the Columbia to be come to the landing.
My apologies. So here's Alabama's house in Discover Boy Disney, wrapping up your childhood spent in Marceline, Missouri, playing along with the singing of the River. You can pretty much say the entire fourth of the island is a childhood dream come true that Walt built right here in Disneyland. In fact,
If you take a look to here, to the line.
Concert play.
My apologies. So I was saying, before you even said, Walt Disney World Brothers even said, Walt knew the World looked like exactly where she
You don't need to get up early in the morning and go to school. And you never have to wash your face and hands. All you have to do is just look for treasure all day. At least that's what Tom Sawyer. now heading back into civilization along the Rio Grande. Off in the distance are the towering buttes of Big Thunder Mountain. Rumor has it that the railroad built to haul gold out of the mountain has been seized by supernatural forces. And they've turned the mining trails into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Of course, that may be just another legend of the river. Just ahead is the Frontierland, where our journey ends. On behalf of our entire crew, I'd like to thank you for booking passage on the Mark Twain River Boat. At this time, we ask that you prepare to disembark. If you're on one of the upper decks, please make your way down to the first deck. The stairways to the right side and the back of the boat may offer the quickest and easiest route. We hope you enjoyed your voyage with us and that you'll visit us again real soon.
Engine room. Approach levy at 1/4 steam. Man the bow line. All passengers, stand by to go ashore.
Depends on which room has the least amount of steps.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad.
Y'all come
Now
on in.
departing from New Orleans Square Station. At this time, please remain fully seated with your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the train at all times. And please watch your little ones and make sure they're seated away from any overhangs. We're now en route to Toontown Depot, gateway to Fantasyland. Along the way, we'll be passing through Tiana's Bayou Adventure, over the rivers of America, and past Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Brazos piezas dentro del tren y cuidados pequeños. Gracias. We're now entering the Bayou, home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a sneak peek at the big party Princess Tiana is throwing, where the welcome is warm, the music is hot, and the company is sweet as honey. And when it comes to sweetness, the inhabitants of the land we're passing over are the bees. Here in Bayou Country, enjoy Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these trails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only iron horses, but the dreams of of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of ear. The ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
We're now arriving at Toontown Depot, gateway to Fantasyland. Next to here for the 70th photo booth located in front of the Fantasyland Theater. Take a ride on Storybook Land or KP Jr. and see the new Rapunzel's Tower from Tiacups. Or head to Mickey's Toontown to visit Mickey and his pals and have a lobster dog day. Please remain fully seated until the train cuts before and sleep. And if you're looking for Easter eggs, you may find those located here. Seated, I guess, so moving down. Come back beginning March 22nd. See an all-new show where you can dance, sing, and play along with Bluey and Mr. Bingo.
For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat, and please watch your children. Thank you.
Mains, bras, pieds et jambes à l'intérieur du bateau. S'il vous plaît, surveillez les enfants. Merci.
Bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden auszuziehen. Danke.
This is a respectable truck. So if you ain't got the dough, bro.
He probably doesn't even have a clue. I've got to warn him about those horrible weeds. This is a massive
Citizens of Minnie's town be aware of the visuals. They're just not nice.
Not nice? They're disgusting!
Now back to our regularly scheduled program. This is WACKY. Taking to town. This portion of the program is brought to you by Pooh Doghouse.
Just so heading out of town.
Dentro del vehículo.
Holy smokes, Roger! We missed it! These boys are dick boys. Well done.
Danger! Danger! Warning!
Come on in.
It's not real, but
Nothing can stop us now. I'll tell you how. We're gonna make it happen. Good times are here to stay. We'll get away and have a perfect picnic. Now we're heading down the open highway. Everything is just so peachy. Hi, Goofy.
Tell me, beautiful day for a picnic.
Yep, we're off to the park.
See you all there.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. But I'm very trouble.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive? Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up. Come aboard, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the park. Hey, Big Man. Share with me. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh no! I must have hit that track switch!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
There they are!
Guess I'll just press all the buttons and see what happens. You don't have any other plans? Well, heck, Big Fingers. Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Nothing can stop us now. I think somehow that we would finally make it. We've had one crazy ride.
gosh, what's this lever do? Here we are, back in the barn. Remember to gather up all your personal belongings, take your small children by the hand, and watch your step as you exit the train. Come back and see me again real soon, okay? So long!
Enjoy your journey on the Runaway River. Thanks for traveling with us. Have a great day, everyone.
Safety. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the bobsled. And please, watch your kids. Thank you.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado con el cinturón de seguridad ajustado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tobogán. Cuide a los pequeños. Auf Wiedersehen.
What the?
I didn't get wet. I got a little wet. My sweater got wet.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Dentro del tobogán. Cuida a los pequeños. Auf Wiedersehen.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor. Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados.
One more. Ready, buddy? Yeah, he's good.
My adventures in Wonderland began when I followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole. All of a sudden, I fell. Down, down, down.
Oh, looking for the white rabbit? Well, see for yourself.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please.
He went this way. No, that way. Hello, goodbye.
This is curious.
He went this way. Lost perchance? I'm not sure where I am either.
Don't go, please.
Could try this way.
Always the drop. So let the paint be spread. We're painting the roses red, and many a tear we shed. Because we know.
Her Imperial Highness, the Queen of Hearts, and the King.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42. The Queen always wins.
With their head! Oh, goodness! turning the wheel to the right or to the left. The faster you turn it.
Welcome to the Mad Tea Party, where everything is quite mad. To ensure your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside while your teacup is spinning. And please do watch your children. To spin your teacup, just keep turning the wheel to the right or to the left. The faster you turn it, the faster you go. Well, it's off to the tea party. Please say hello to the Mad Hatter.
Bienvenidos al Mad Tea Party. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de la taza. Y por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos. Chao.
Remain seated until your teacup stops, and then follow the signs to the nearest exit. Ta-ta! Please visit us again.
Please remain fully seated with those doors closed until your teacup has stopped completely. Now that they've run out of steam, please look out, guys. Belongings. Watch your step and hold carefully towards your screen next to you.
And away we go. Hello everybody, good evening and welcome aboard the Flora. My name is Loren. I'll be your captain and storyteller on today's voyage to Storybook Land. Now just like Princess Tiana, we are almost there, but first for your safety, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. Parents, please be sure to supervise your children. And lastly, whatever you do, remember that on this boat, we don't talk about Bruno. Now, while most people venture out into the Great White somewhere, they usually do so through the pages of a really good book, just like our friend Belle. Today, we're about to enter through the hungry jaws of Monster the Whale. The same whale who almost ate our friends Pinocchio and Geppetto. That's Hakuna Matata, everybody. It means no worries. I know it might be a little hard to swallow. But as you can see, our tale begins where the whale's tail ends and takes us into a magical place called Storybook Land. If you thought Monster the Whale was scary, just wait until you meet the big bad wolf coming up on the left-hand side of the canal. He's always after the three little pigs who live on the island, just across the way, in a house made of straw, a house made of sticks, and a house made of 100% guaranteed bulletproof bricks. Our story is already taking a curiouser and curiouser turn as we approach the quaint English village of a little girl named Alice, where on one golden afternoon she followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole into Wonderland, where she discovered a very merry unbirthday party. But if that's not your cup of tea, then think of a wonderful thought. On the second star to our right is London Park, where Peter Pan took Wendy, John, and Michael Darling on a flight to Neverland with a little bit of faith, trust, and pixie dust.
When will my life begin?
One jump ahead across the canal is Agrabah, city of mystery and enchantment, where a street rat named Aladdin stole the heart of a princess named Jasmine. Even though this evil dwarf stood in their way, with a little bit of help from their friends, they were able to defeat them, and now they live in the Sultan's palace. Which means that in Agrabah, true love shines just like the twinkling lights on the archways that Aladdin and Princess Jasmine soared over, sideways, and under on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world. All good stories have their moments of love and their moments of light. Sometimes they go to some pretty dark places too, just like the Cave of Wonders. Legend has it is home to a genie with phenomenal cosmic powers who will grant 3 wishes to the diamond in the rough. So let's go inside, make a wish, and see if it comes true. If you made a wish for a safe place to stay, then on the right-hand side you'll find the cozy forest cottage of the 7 dwarfs, just like Snow White did as she fled from the evil queen. If you look closely, you can see their diamond mine, and if you listen closely, you can hear Snow White whistle walk away. And on the other side of the canal, Cinderella made a wish to go to the ball, even though Lady Tremaine, Anastasia, and Drizella left her at home. But with the help of the fairy godmother, Cinderella was able to attend. Unfortunately, as you can see on the bridge, fairy godmother's magic did run out at midnight, but thankfully true love did not, and now Prince Charming and Cinderella live in the castle on top of the hill. Which means that if there's anything we can learn from Cinderella, it's that a dream is a wish your heart makes, and here at Storybook Land, dreams do come true. Whether those are dreams of going the distance like Hercules, dreams of bringing honor to your family like Mulan, or even just dreams of falling asleep in a patchwork quilt of flowers like the one on our left, inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon Lullaby Land. All of the plants and flowers inside the quilt, as well as around Storybook Land, are real, and thanks to Tinkerbell's magic, they will never ever have to grow up. Which is just one of many reasons why Storybook Land was considered a favorite of our founder, Walt Disney. And speaking of enchanted flowers, it was a flower enchanted with a golden drop of sunlight that gave Rapunzel's hair its magical glowing powers. Rapunzel's hair got her, as well as the outlaw Flynn Rider, outside of some tangled situations on their way to the floating lanterns, where at last they saw the light and found a new dream in each other. And if you look closely along the way, it seems like you can find some of Flynn Rider's wanted posters, but it looks like they just can't get his nose right. Sometimes the best day ever involves floating lanterns, while other times it involves just a touch of motor mania. Our friend the modest Mr. Mole, who lives on our left, couldn't heal his friend Mr. Toad of his motor mania. Mr. Toad lives in Toad Hall just up ahead with its 7 chimneys and only 1 fireplace, but it looks like he isn't home right now, which must mean that he's off on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. And just beyond Toad Hall, venturing into the unknown, is the icy kingdom of Arendelle, where the sisters Anna and Elsa discovered something more powerful than all like that. An act of true love. Up ahead underneath the mighty majestic Matterhorn mountain is the humble alpine village of Geppetto the Woodcarver, where he wished upon a star for his puppet Pinocchio to become a real boy. The blue fairy granted that wish, and Pinocchio let his conscience be his guide and rescued his father from Monstro the Whale. And before we leave Arendelle, if anybody needs anything, I hear that our friend Wandering Oaken on our left is having a big summer blowout. Our final chapter takes us to Prince Eric's castle, where a little mermaid named Ariel made a wish for human legs to walk on land as part of our world. Even though she left her friends and family behind under the sea to our left, just behind the waterfall, they knew she was living her happily ever. Which brings our story to a happy ending as we return to the dock. To remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat away from the dock. On my count of three, we will all stand up together for balance, so no more unfortunate soul has to go under the sea. Once again, I've been Captain Lorenz, and on behalf of all of our storytellers, thank you for joining us on our wondrous journey today. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your day here at Disneyland, and that you reach out and find your happily ever after.
All aboard! All aboard! All aboard! Let's go! Casey Jim is coming down the track, through the smoky sky. The path that comes around the blue, Casey's here to thrill every jack and jill. Every time he's fun and little with some sound, everybody runs from the circus grounds. Time for land and every time he's fun and little with the circus, everybody runs to the circus grounds. Time for land and giant Casey Jr.'s back. Casey
as they say to the animals.
Los brazos, los pies o las piernas fuera del vehículo.
Cuídale los
For your safety, remember to stay safe. With your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the car. And if you're driving with kids, be sure to watch it.
Wait there, start to remove your backpack and watch your step.
Find a shop with lots of goods. Sold about hi, diddly ding. An act was like for me. Great to celebrity.
For me, you are making lots of money.
Hey, this way.
Won't see easy life.
Let me a doggy. Let me out of here, please.
Quick, hurry up.
Don't leave yet.
You're on your way now.
I'm so happy.
Ensure a safe and glorious drive in your car. Remain Welcome to Toad Hall. To ensure a safe and glorious drive in your car, remain firmly seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. Watch your children and do try to drive more carefully than Toad. Sit on.
Bienvenido a Toad Hall. Para su seguridad, por favor permanezca sentado.
E.T. Thanks all, that is all.
And oh yes, watch those precious children of yours. On your way now. Escuchen para que tengan. And oh yes, watch those precious children of yours. On your way now. Escuchen para que tengan cuidado. Y asegúrense de cuidar a sus hijos, surrender's not open right now, but we're less than 5 miles.
Now you're breaking up. I cannot hear. Well, don't you dare. I don't. Oh, unfortunate technical difficulty. Boring conversation anyway. Aha! Another group of flight candidates. Welcome, my friends. Welcome, welcome. What a fine-looking group of flight professionals. You remind me of me, but without the bounty on your heads. Recognize a few of you. You've flown for me before. I can't believe you made it back. And it's good you made it back. Good for you.
Hello, what are the engines?
This is... Hello, my friends. I am Hongo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. The Millennium Falcon. On loan for some very fast and very profitable expeditions. Chewbacca, my fine furry friend. Yes, as we agreed. You let us use the ship, we'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. You help the resistance, and I get all the profits. What? No, the First Order will never know we were there. Okay, time to go, so, bye-bye. We better go before he changes his mind. Move along, my friends. Listen carefully and remember, the better you work together, the more you earn. Very good. A few brand new crew members and a few returning for another mission. Excellent! You will be intercepting a First Order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. And as we always say here at Onaka Transport Solutions, get out of here and go make Hondo some money.
Push your flashy buttons to operate the ship.
Flight engineers, repair desk. Hit your flashing buttons. Only one engineer. Well, I'll do what I can to help out. Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right, pull back on the stick to fly up and push forward to fly down. Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's look at that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. Train. Come. Papa. Those heavy ties are protecting the train. Take them out. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. We need to defend ourselves. Open fire. Ah, there it is. After that train. Flight engineers, fire the harpoon. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot, brakes. Right. Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I grab the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Come on, let's get another container of coaxium. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and reel us in. Gunners, shoot the train. Engineers, reel us closer. The cargo's breaking free. Keep shooting. Good job, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep after the train. Gunship. Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. It's coming down. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Boost, boost, boost. Look, we did not die. Let's get out of here. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remote. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut, minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon, is, hey, not bad.
Relay units in sectors 3 and 4 on deck. All perimeter consequences scheduled to be unlocked for power. Pilot here, but not flight lead.
Set your backups for now to shoot. I'll be in touch with you more.
That's better. Check the binary motivator. Yes, I just want to be sure.
All recruits must be on board now. Transport is away in 30 seconds.
Good. Yes, check the hyperdrive also.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Good. Airspeed sensor? Thank you, Night Dog. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. More ships. Launch. I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Vakara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep it tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader,
We're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First order TIE fighters. Reroute! Reroute! Red 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make a jump. They're all over us!
I'm ahead! We lost Red 2, more incoming! Blue 5 taking evasive action!
Try to shake him, Blue!
I'm trying, but...
We lost Blue 5! I'm gonna try to get out of the way!
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready, you won't have much time!
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers. We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll get some friends and make this a fair fight. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Stay strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Little twig, get up here.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
On board? Yep. I don't believe it. All right, everyone outside. We're gonna have some questions for you. Scan your images quickly and move along. No one's gonna like them anyway. So let's go.
Huh? It's been, I don't know.
The resistance prisoners. You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
You're needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return it.
Safe insurance should be fine out there. Good luck.
Okay, take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Road droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners. We are breaching and touching Mark 3.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Priority alert. Detection was level D. There they are! Fire! This thing bombs just below us. Take the list now. Hurry! No, not up! I said now!
This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
closed. There's nowhere to run.
Personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck. Alright, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know, Scaffery's pod vision.
Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're right. I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're now departing from Now I believe remain fully seated with your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the train at all times. And please watch your little ones and make sure you're for you. We're now en route to Tomorrowland Station. Along the way, we'll be passing more roads and the world famous agriculture.
Seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuiden a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now speeding forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and starships, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, you may get a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere. Gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail and us are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia.
cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now.
We're now arriving at Tomorrowland Station. Next to the monorail station located next to the tiny Disneyland Resort. If you take the monorail, you then have to be in the hotel anyway to go. You can experience all of our shopping at the tiny destination and try the discounted version of the
Ansia misma de un auto entre su vehículo y hacia adelante. Para parar su auto, quiere esperar. Gracias. Drivers, prepare to stop. You are approaching the unloading area. Please slow down and keep at least one car lane between you and the car in front of you. To stop your car, take your foot off of the pedal. Thanks for driving at the Tomorrowland Octopia. Para parar su auto, quiten el pie del pedal. Gracias.
Perfect parking. Wait right here.
Hello everyone, welcome aboard the Disneyland Monorail. We are now beginning a 2.5-mile journey to downtown Disney Station and back. For a safe trip, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Be sure to watch your children and no smoking, please.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se ruega no fumar.
You are riding aboard the Mark 7, the latest generation of Disneyland monorails. When Walt Disney introduced this attraction in 1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the Western Hemisphere. Just ahead is Disney California Adventure, where you'll find Disney stories told in unique and exciting new ways. That towering fortress in the distance is home to the Toon collection, where the collector showcases its newest acquisitions, the Guardians of the Galaxy. We're now passing Grizzly Peak, land of scenic wonders, where you can experience the beauty and exhilaration of free flight in soaring. Coming into view is Disney's Grand California Hotel and Spa. This imaginary masterpiece was inspired by the state's natural wonders and features the arts and crafts styles of the 19th century.
You know what I mean? Yes, there are.
We are now arriving at Downtown Disney Station, gateway to the Downtown Disney District and the Disneyland Resort hotels. If you will be leaving us here and returning later today, please hold on to your park ticket as you leave the station. You may reboard the monorail for a return trip to Tomorrowland up until 1/2 hour prior to Disneyland closing. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop and the doors have opened. Then gather your belongings, lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the left of the monorail. Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you enjoy your visit to the Disneyland Resort. For those of you continuing with us, we'll begin our return trip to Tomorrowland in just a few minutes. Thank you.
Okay.
To those of you who have just joined us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Monorail. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Watch your children, and no smoking, please.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se ruega no fumar. Gracias.
We're now en route to our final stop, the Tomorrowland Monorail Station. Along the way, you can get a bird's-eye look at the downtown Disney District, Disney's Grand California Hotel and Spa, and Disney California Adventure. To the left of the monorail is the main entrance of Disneyland, the happiest place on Earth. Disneyland is truly an American original. Since its opening in 1955, it has hosted hundreds of millions of guests from around the world, including presidents, kings, and celebrities. It is the original Disney theme park, created and enjoyed by Walt Disney himself. To the right is our transportation plaza, where you'll find taxis, hotel shuttles, and public transit stops. We're about to enter Disneyland. Some of the clearances are pretty tight up ahead, so be sure to remain seated, keeping your hands and arms inside the cabin.
My friend Gabe.
This is Tomorrowland, a land inspired by science fact and fantasy. Below us is the Submarine Lagoon, where you can dive into a fantastic underwater adventure aboard the Finding Nemo submarine voyage. Across the way are the icy peaks of Matterhorn Mountain, home of the world's most famous bobsled ride. And beneath us is the Utopia, where drivers of all ages can travel the road to tomorrow. As we cruise over Tomorrowland, our pilot would like to share a few program reminders.
That'll be at 8:30 and 10:30. There are also these fantastic but it still take our pilot at 9:30. So both will drive in fancy available from 8:30 until 10 p.m. And then our friend Jack is also to make our final set and Jack is back for the 20 minutes. Come on, I think you take one class and final softball pass with left section at the 20. So on behalf of Tomorrowland, I give you President Howland Scott for staying here. How are you? My name is playing the last
To the right of the monorail, you just might spot the sparkling gold spires of one of Disney's most beloved attractions. It's a Small World. And now we're riding alongside the happiest kingdom of them all, Fantasyland, home of Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, and other storybook characters.
And so he's there and checks in on me. That's right. And then he's like, and so he was like,
We're now approaching the Tomorrowland monorail station, our final destination. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop. Then collect your belongings, watch your hand, and step carefully from the train. On behalf of all of our crew, thanks for traveling with us. And we hope you'll have a happy and memorable visit here at Disneyland. This is the Tomorrowland monorail station.
All ahead 1/3.
All ahead, 1/3.
Stand by to dive.
Diving station.
Pressure on the boat. Take it down. Dive. Dive. One remaining down easy. Catch on 10 fathoms. Steer 30 degrees. All ahead throttle. Steady as she goes. G'day. This is the captain speaking. Now that we're underway, I'd like to welcome you aboard. As the conditions of our voyage may be unpredictable, please remain seated at all times. As we leave the coast behind and head towards open water, notice that this is a popular spot for divers searching for exotic fish. Stand by for weather watch.
Radar 1, standing by.
Our destination today is quite extraordinary, a newly erupting deep water volcano. Even here in the shallows, we can see evidence of such geothermal forces constantly at work. These remnants of an ancient civilization were hidden for centuries beneath the ocean floor. Hidden until unearthed by a tremendous volcanic event. Steer 40 degrees.
Right rudder, 40 degrees.
Mind your distance to port and starboard.
Aye, aye, sir.
As we leave this long-lost community behind, the colourful reef that surrounds us is of a biological community that thrives in warm, shallow waters. It usually takes more than a year for a coral to grow only 1 inch. An amazing fact when you consider that Australia's Great Barrier Reef stretches over 2,000 kilometres.
We're
her into the car. All ahead, standard.
Aye, aye, sir.
The powerful flow of the East Australian current is like an undersea highway. Many creatures can be found commuting in this current, including the majestic sea turtle.
Welcome to the EAC, Minnie Marlin.
This is fun! We're gonna hit the
Nemo! This is not funny, and I know funny. I'm a clownfish. Nemo!
Wow, it's a big sunken rod. Sweet.
I am looking for my son.
Ooh, I can help.
It's Nemo!
Where?
I don't know where. That's why I'm trying to find him.
Bayou.
My son Nemo. You know that.
I do.
We went on a huge adventure together, which you don't remember well.
Is he orange with white stripes and looks kind of like you when he's smaller?
Yes, have you seen him?
Seen who?
Don't worry, I'm not going to eat you. At least not all at once. No, Bruce, remember the pledge. Right then. I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. These are our friends, not food. Right then, mates. Easy does it. You wouldn't want one of these balloons to pop. Swim away!
Secure all stations. System J.
Holding steady, sir.
Right. Let's resume speed.
All ahead, forward.
Hey, Squirt, what are those twinkling things? I don't know. Race in there. Okay, go.
Dory? Dory!
Wait.
What?
I see pretty lights.
I see them too.
Reach for the light.
It's getting closer.
Something touched me!
That was me.
How do I know it's you? It could be anybody.
It's not anybody. It's me.
Do I know you?
Dory!
Talk about a small world. My name's Dory, too.
What's that? It looks like...
Ooh, me first. I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Jellyfish!
Right. Okay, now I'm thinking of something pink, kind of
That's jellyfish!
You're good. Boing. And I'm thinking...
Jellyfish! And the next one, jellyfish!
Right, Mr. Smarty Pants. Going.
Stop playing games!
Come on, it's fun.
No, Dory! We're invited to a party! Let's go!
I love parties.
I've never seen that before.
We're alive! We survived an erupting volcano, Nemo! Nemo? Nemo? Say something!
Can we do it again, Dad? Huh? Can we?
Of course, when fish can fly.
I found Chico.
Nemo! It's Nemo!
me some fat. Noggin.
Does that sound kind of English to you? That's funny. Sounded like, hold on tight, I'm gonna Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Oh, a big yellow whale! Wait, stop! Goodbye! Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do we do? Swim, swim, swim.
We are surfacing and approaching our home port. We've enjoyed having you aboard on this adventurous voyage. Thanks for joining us and have a top day.
Evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance. Send reinforcements immediately.
Calling Star Command! Calling Star Command! Do you read? Repeat, do you read? We're under attack by the evil Emperor Zurg! He is stealing our batteries! Repeat, he is stealing our batteries! Star Command! Please stop him!
Sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance, the evil Emperor Zurg. This robotic army is stealing crystalline fusion power cells. Without those cells, we'll all be powerless and at the mercy of Zurg. Star Command picked a fine time to send the new recruits. All right, you junior space rangers, listen up. Zurg is using the stolen battery cells to energize his secret weapon. Our mission is to find his robots and his secret weapon and blast them. Green Squadron will retrieve the power cells, while the rest of you concentrate on those robots. You'll rendezvous at Planet Z. I will remain here at Star Command to coordinate the mission. Battle stations, report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond. Stand by. Scanners detecting more trouble in Sector 9. No doubt it's the work of that nefarious criminal, the sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance, the evil Emperor Zurg.
All right, space rangers, aim for the sea. Remember, the targets are worth more when they're lit.
Please face forward and sit back in your seat. Your shield will be lowered automatically.
All right, space rangers, aim
It's been an honor serving with you. Check the status board to determine your rank. And don't forget to holster those blasters. Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. It's been an honor serving with you. Check the status board to determine your rank. Don't forget to holster those blasters.
Good job, Space Rangers. Exit your space cruiser to the right. Flight 610 will now be departing from gate 1D. This is a gate change announcement only. Thank you.
That's one I'm town certain, boy. Rulers can be very unpredictable. What is it now? Let's get technical with me. What pressure? The fuel pressure. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Let me check. I am getting the wrong line here. Yes, I'm shutting off the main line right now.
And try to act less suspicious. Thank you. You have that wild-eyed look of a Corellian smuggler, or even worse, a tourist. Are you sure you're not Rhodian? Because you're coming up green on my scanner.
Please pay attention to the following safety information. When the automatic doors are locked, please proceed to directly across the ramp into the cabin. Continue to move all the way across your ramp, going in every available seat. Electric regulations require that all carry-on items be safely stowed beneath your seats. To fasten your restraint, use the yellow strap to pull the belt out from the right side of the seat and snap the belt into the buckle on your left. For your safety, remain seated throughout your flight with your restraint securely fastened. And please watch your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados, con el cinturón de seguridad ajustado. Cuiden a los pequeñitos.
Do not put on your flight glasses until instructed to do so by a crew member. One final reminder, smoking and photography are never permitted on any Star Tours flight. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask a Star Tours agent. You'll be boarding in just a few moments. Thank you.
All passengers, please prepare for immediate boarding. All passengers, please prepare for immediate boarding.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate takeoff sequence.
What?
Takeoff sequence initiated.
R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff. The captain isn't on board yet. You know I can't fly this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot.
Transport hold for security clearance.
Those stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen them?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy.
Blast them!
Here's our hunter! Where are we going? This is madness! Martin, don't you dare make the jump to light speed! I don't like the look of this. It just got worse! What are you doing here? I have no idea!
Well, stay low. Use your traction. Put your shields up. Stay working.
This is no time for heroics. Thank the maker. Shoot! And you put that back this instant. Now, I'm getting us out of this dreadful place. The transmission. BB-8, what are you doing here? Mission? What mission? He says he has vital information to deliver and needs our help. But we're not going on any mission, it's bound to be dangerous. R2, we're not going. Good luck. Wait! Where are we going? R2, are you sure these are the right coordinates? I wasn't programmed for this! Watch out! What's done for?
Where's the man, Star Tours?
Here we go again! execute within this instant. But where are you going?
All right, we'll take it from here.
Well done, Arthur. Now let's go. We'll be safe here, number 2. I hope. Yes, Arthur. I believe this adventure is just beginning. What are you looking at?
Please remain seated until the captain has opened the exit doors. You may then unlatch your safety restraints by pressing the release button on your left. Make sure you have all your personal belongings as you exit. Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye.
Space Mountain is a thrill.
The fast pass was on here, they moved it past over.
those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us to the fantastic world of the future with the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
Gigi, come here. Gigi, come here. Gigi, come here. No, come here.